Alright, so a few weeks ago I made this light pendant. I ended up repurposing the light globes. I wasn't too convinced, but I had nothing else to go with, so I just ended up reusing them. A couple of days ago, I was in the garden center at Walmart and I ran into these tiki torch what are they called? Tabletop torches. They were, I believe, $288 or $388 each. I said I could probably do something with this, maybe cut it down to size so I can get a light bulb in there. This is one that I made. I had an extra cord from the light that the kit that I used, and I fit it, I cut it, I sized it up. I thought it looked good, so I'm gonna go outside and cut this one a size and show you what I did or how I cut it and reuse the whole tiki torch to make this. Okay, so I just finished showing you a light pendant that I had done a few weeks prior. Initially, I wanted to put some pendants on, or pendants that I was gonna make or that I was gonna be able to find, but I hadn't found anything until I was at Walmart and I found this tabletop tiki torch. It was $388. So for the total of 5 that I needed to purchase, it came out to about 20 bucks. But they were a little bit long, so I knew I had to do some kind of modification to shorten it up. I did want to keep one side smooth. I didn't want to have a rough edge. I just wanted to cut one side and use this as a top. So I went with cutting along the edge or the surface of it at each point here to make it shorter. So that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and then I'll show you the second cut that needs to be made. And going back to it, like I said, I decided to cut one rough edge. I didn't want to have it rough. Like I said, I wanted to have one smooth edge on it. So I decided that I would cut from the top. It is kind of loose. And the way I addressed that problem was each top tab, or not each one, but each third tab, I bent it out just a bit. To have enough grip to catch onto the inner lip, and that is pretty tight. You could add additional, either some type of adhesive, glue, some one that you think might be strong enough to hold it, but in my case I think it is pretty strong. It's a strong hold. If not, you can bend some more tabs, maybe all of them if you decide to. Alright, the second cut that I did, or I am going to make, is on the inner top of the lip. It does look kind of rough, but it is going to be covered by the top of the light. This is not it. It's just similar to this, so you will not see that cut or the rough edges or the rough scraping of the cut. Okay, I do feel this is a little bit loose. I will bend out a few more tabs. Oh. There you go. I did bend it a little bit, trying to force it in there. So just be a little careful. This material that I found was really thin, but I feel now that it is pretty snug tight fit. I wanted to pass all the way through, but luckily I made it just wide enough that it could be screwed in. So I'm going to put the bottom retaining screw on the inner, and then it has a top screw on the top, and that'll make it where it won't wiggle or jiggle. And there I have it, that one piece of pendant that I made. And like I said, I went to Walmart, not really intentionally looking for it, but I didn't like the glass. I wanted to go rustic, and I just didn't feel that original glass pendant was doing it for me. So I kind of had been on the lookout for something that I wanted to do on my own, something that I couldn't find, something that I thought I'd be able to make relatively cheap. And like I said, each one of these was only $288 or $388, I'm not sure. But I have 5 pendants that I need to make, so at $3 each, that was only 15 bucks. So there you go. That's it. And I'll show you the ending of what my light pendant looks like after I install all these individual globes. So this was about the DIY pendant itself, the light pendant. I just wanted to show, I guess you can do this light pendant on any light that you have. It could be the fan, it could be a ceiling fan, it could be you know, this DIY project that I came across that I wanted to do. I did initially wanted to make a video on the light pendant that I made. I had never made a YouTube video before, and this was my first one. Maybe I'll go back and do that project. I liked it so much that, you know, my relatives came over and they said, hey, you know, I like it, where'd you get it? Well, maybe I'll do them one and finish the project and show you how I did it. And going back to it, it was just scrap wood and a few other things, and I guess I'll show you what I bought to use it. This is the final view of it with those light pendants, those DIY light pendants. Like I said, they're tiki torches. Got them at Walmart for I think it was $3. I said $288, $388. I'm not sure. I also bought 2 of these triple light clusters. These were $10. I got them on sale. I don't know if they were originally 20, 25, but I got them for $10. Bought 2 of them. Came with 3 individually lights, which I used a total of 5. So that's why I needed the 2. I also bought some chain from Amazon. I believe it came in 5 feet. I bought 2 as well. I think this was $7 each one. And the last thing I bought was the jute cord that I wrapped around the ends. I did notice a couple minutes ago that I am missing one there. They all needed, the lights had 2. The one that didn't have a light needed 1, so I am missing 1 wrap around there. I do have some extra cord that I will address that. But there you have it. It was simple scrap wood, a couple pendants, chain, and tied it together. All right, like I said, this is my first video. Appreciate y'all watching. Maybe I do a lot of stuff that I like to do around the house. Maybe I'll start uploading some more videos. I would show you the rest of things I do around the house, but my house is kind of a mess. But thank you for watching.